Looking for shows packed with seduction, messy relationships, temptation, and plenty of drama? Then you're in the right place. Today, we're counting down 10 sexy TV shows that bring romance, desire, secrets, and shocking twists to the screen. So sit back and let's get into it. Number 10. Power. Power is the kind of show where wealth, crime, ambition, and temptation constantly collide. James Ghost St. Patrick appears to have the perfect life as a successful nightclub owner, but secretly operates one of New York's biggest drug networks. What makes the series so addictive is the complicated relationship between Ghost, his wife Tasha, and his former love Angela, who happens to be investigating the criminal world he desperately wants to escape. Ghost's desire for a legitimate life repeatedly clashes with his attraction to power, money, and dangerous relationships. The show mixes glamorous parties, expensive lifestyles, and intense romantic situations with brutal consequences. Every relationship becomes another potential weakness that can be exploited by Ghost's enemies. If you like sexy crime dramas where nobody is completely trustworthy. Number 9. Insecure. Insecure follows Issa D as she tries to figure out love, friendships, career ambitions, and adulthood while living in Los Angeles. HBO describes the series as following Issa and her best friend Molly as they navigate the complicated personal and professional terrain of their lives. What makes it fit perfectly into a sexy TV show lineup is the show's honest approach to dating, attraction, relationships, and sexual confidence. Issa's romantic life is messy, unpredictable, and often complicated by her feelings for different men. The series doesn't present relationships as perfect fantasies, instead showing the awkwardness, temptation, and mistakes that come with modern dating. At the same time, the chemistry between its characters gives the show plenty of mature and flirtatious moments. Number 8. Valeria. Valeria centers on a writer experiencing both creative and romantic crises while relying on her 3 closest friends for support. Valeria's marriage is already struggling, but she finds herself caught between complicated emotions, attraction, and the possibility of starting over. Her friends are dealing with their own relationships, careers, and personal discoveries, creating a story where romance and friendship constantly overlap. The series becomes particularly steamy as Valeria's writing begins drawing inspiration from her own romantic experiences. There is plenty of flirtation, jealousy, and emotional tension as the characters question whether they are actually happy with their current partners. What makes the show appealing is its combination of adult romance, beautiful Madrid settings, and a group of friends who openly discuss their love lives. If you want something lighter but still packed with romantic complications and mature themes, Valeria delivers. Number 7. The Idol. The Idol takes us into the seductive and often disturbing world of pop music, following superstar Jocelyn after a nervous breakdown threatens her career. Determined to reclaim her position as one of America's biggest pop stars, she becomes involved with Tedros, a mysterious nightclub impresario with a troubled past. Their attraction becomes the center of a relationship filled with desire, manipulation, and psychological tension. The series uses fame, sexuality, and celebrity culture to explore how easily someone can become vulnerable when chasing validation. Jocelyn's desire to reinvent herself makes her increasingly susceptible to Tedros and his influence. Visually, the show goes all in on provocative fashion, nightlife, and the glamorous excess surrounding the music industry. The Idol is definitely for viewers looking for something darker, more controversial, and deliberately provocative. Number 6. Fatal Seduction. Fatal Seduction follows Nandi, a married professor whose weekend away turns into a passionate encounter with a younger man. Netflix's synopsis makes it clear that the affair doesn't simply bring excitement into her life, it exposes secrets and betrayal surrounding the people closest to her. What begins as temptation quickly develops into a dangerous mystery involving hidden motives and shocking revelations. Nandi's desire clashes with her responsibilities, making every decision potentially more destructive than the last. The show combines steamy romance with suspense, giving the intimate relationships a much darker edge. Instead of simply being about an affair, the story gradually asks how well we really know the people we trust. If you enjoy erotic thrillers where attraction becomes a doorway into secrets, Fatal Seduction is an easy recommendation. If you've made it halfway through the video, you're clearly enjoying the content fire, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next list. Number 5. Girls. Girls follows 4 young women in New York as they struggle with relationships, careers, friendship, and the uncertainty of their 20s. Hannah wants to become a successful writer while dealing with financial problems and a complicated attraction to Adam. Around her, Marnie, Jessa, and Shoshana are each navigating their own messy romantic and sexual lives. The show became known for portraying female sexuality and relationships in a deliberately unfiltered and sometimes uncomfortable way. Rather than presenting dating as glamorous, Girls explores insecurity, bad decisions, jealousy, and the awkward realities that come with intimacy. Its characters can be selfish, unpredictable, and frustrating, but that's exactly what makes their relationships feel so messy and entertaining. If you're looking for mature comedy mixed with romance, sexuality, and brutally honest relationship drama, Girls remains a standout. Number 4. Ray Donovan. Ray Donovan follows Ray Donovan, a professional fixer who makes the biggest problems of Los Angeles' celebrities, athletes, and powerful businessmen disappear. Ray lives among Hollywood's wealthiest people, meaning his world is filled with fame, money, temptation, and powerful personalities. But behind his controlled exterior is a man struggling with his marriage, family, and his inability to escape his destructive habits. His complicated relationships and infidelity add another layer to a story already filled with crime and corruption. Things become even more chaotic when his father Mickey is released from prison and returns to his life. The series is darker and more crime-focused than many entries on this list, but its mature relationships and Hollywood atmosphere give it plenty of seductive energy. Ray Donovan is perfect if you want your sexy drama mixed with violence, family dysfunction, and dangerous secrets. Number 3. Alpha Males. Alpha Males follows 4 men in their 40s who suddenly realize that the rules surrounding masculinity, dating, and relationships are changing around them. The friends are forced to confront their own ideas about women, relationships, and male privilege while attempting to adapt to a changing world. That setup creates plenty of awkward romantic situations, sexual misunderstandings, and relationship chaos. Each man handles the changing expectations differently, which makes their friendships almost as entertaining as their love lives. The series turns modern dating and masculinity into a mixture of comedy, embarrassment, and adult relationship drama. Beneath the jokes, it explores how people can struggle when their traditional ideas about relationships no longer work. With 5 seasons now available, Alpha Males is a fun choice if you want something sexy but considerably more comedic. Number 2. The White Lotus. The White Lotus takes the idea of a luxury vacation and slowly turns it into a deliciously uncomfortable psychological drama. The series follows wealthy guests and hotel employees at the exclusive White Lotus Resort, where beautiful surroundings hide jealousy, secrets, and complicated relationships. Its appeal comes from watching privileged people behave badly, while their romantic and personal problems become increasingly impossible to hide. Attraction, infidelity, power, and class are constantly bubbling underneath the supposedly perfect vacation atmosphere. The show also uses its exotic locations and glamorous characters to create a seductive atmosphere before gradually revealing something much darker underneath. Every season introduces a new group of characters, meaning the mysteries and relationships keep changing, while the underlying themes remain. If you like your sexy drama served with dark comedy, social satire, and a little bit of murder, The White Lotus is hard to beat. Number 1. In the Mud. In the Mud takes the sexy drama formula somewhere much darker, placing its story inside the brutal women's prison of La Quebrada. The series follows 5 female prisoners who form a powerful bond after a deadly accident, only to find themselves caught in corruption, violence, and prison turf wars. The characters have to navigate shifting alliances, abuse of power, and rival factions while trying to survive an unforgiving environment. Relationships inside the prison become complicated by loyalty, betrayal, and a constant struggle for control. The series mixes crime, emotional drama, and intense character relationships rather than relying purely on romance. Its gritty atmosphere gives the show a raw and dangerous energy that separates it from traditional romantic dramas. And with Netflix confirming a 3rd season, In the Mud is one to watch if you want something darker, intense, and addictive.